Welcome everyone. This video is not just a collection of tips. This is the starting point of a new, powerful mind. A mind that is calm, focused, and ready to achieve anything. If you have ever felt completely unable to concentrate, if your brain constantly jumps from one task to another, or if you feel tired, lazy, and always find yourself reaching for your phone instead of your work, then this video is absolutely necessary for you. Why? Because today, you are not getting temporary motivation that disappears tomorrow. You are going to get the absolute truth. You will learn how to fix your focus from the inside out, permanently. Not for one good week, but forever. And for all our English learners, we will use simple, crystal clear English so you can improve your listening and vocabulary while you train your mind. Think of this video as a double weapon. You will sharpen your focus and your language together. This video is your complete guide to focus recovery. You will learn the real, simple reason why you struggle to focus, and a major secret: it's not your fault. We will show you the 8 permanent tools that can rewire your brain to stay locked in without needing motivation. You will also discover the hidden enemies of your concentration that nobody talks about. You will learn powerful, practical strategies used by top performers. Strategies you can start using today without needing money or special training. You will understand your own habits and your brain in a way that no school or textbook ever taught you. Get ready, because you will never look at your phone, your room, or your time the same way again. Let's begin with the root of the problem. Why do most people struggle with focus today? Why do you sit down to study and somehow end up watching videos for hours? Why do you write a to-do list but still avoid doing the most important work? Why do you feel bored and restless even when your goals are important? The answer is one powerful word: dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical in your brain that creates feelings of pleasure, reward, and motivation. It is the signal your brain gives you when something feels exciting, making you want to do it. And here is the truth no one told you. Dopamine is being used against you. Your phone, your apps, your notifications, your content feed. They are all cleverly designed to give you tiny hits of dopamine over and over again. This creates a hidden addiction. You don't even notice it. You think you are just bored, but your brain is being trained to only enjoy things that are fast, short, and instantly rewarding. So, what happens when you sit down to do something that takes real time and effort, like learning, reading, deep work, or thinking? Your brain immediately rebels. It says, "This is slow, this is boring, this doesn't give me dopamine. Let's do something else." And that is why you reach for your phone again and again. Not because you are weak, but because your brain has been taught to chase fast pleasure instead of deep focus. Every time you scroll, swipe, click, check a new message, or switch between tasks, your brain releases a little bit of dopamine. These quick spikes are rewiring your brain. They make slow, deep work feel painful. They make it harder and harder to simply sit still and concentrate. This condition is called dopamine overload. It means your brain is now so used to cheap, easy rewards that real effort no longer feels rewarding. That is why reading a book feels boring. But you can watch fast videos for 2 hours. That is why you can scroll endlessly but cannot focus for 20 minutes. It is not you. Your reward system is simply broken. The 3 action steps to fix it. To fix your focus, you must delete the dopamine traps immediately. 1. Delete the poisonous apps. Delete the 3 most addictive apps from your phone right now, not later. Choose the ones you check without any reason, the ones that steal your time, but give you nothing valuable back. It will feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is the sign that your brain is already healing. 2. Turn off all pings. Turn off every notification that is not urgent. Every ping, badge, and banner is pulling your attention like a hook. Silence them all. Your phone should only signal when a person needs you, not when an app wants to distract you. 3. Schedule digital silence. Schedule at least 1 hour of the day for complete digital silence. No phone, no music, no switching between tabs. Just 1 hour of stillness and focus. Start with 1 hour and then increase it slowly. There was a student named Maya who had big dreams but struggled with every test. She was smart and studied for many hours, but every few minutes she would check her phone. Just a quick message, just one short reel. She didn't know it, but her brain was being trained to avoid anything that didn't feel instantly good. She wasn't failing because of a lack of effort. She was failing because her focus was leaking away, drop by drop. One day, she deleted her apps and used a simple paper notebook instead of her phone for 7 days. On the 8th day, she felt calm. She could read without fidgeting. She didn't find a magic trick. She simply removed the poison, and her real, powerful brain came back. If you want to boost your focus permanently, you must protect it permanently. Let's be clear. If your brain is switching between apps, tabs, songs, notifications, and random thoughts every few seconds, you are not thinking. You are glitching. And the problem is not just that you are wasting time. Every time you switch, you actually damage your brain's ability to focus. Your brain cannot actually multitask. Science has proven that when you try to focus on multiple things back to back, your brain goes through a short gap, a short reset. This reset costs you energy and precious seconds. Here is the danger. Every time you check a new tab, every time you look at your phone while working, your brain has to perform this costly reset. Over time, those resets multiply into memory loss, low creativity, mental fatigue, and most dangerously, the death of your deep focus. The solution is the single-task habit. When you are working on an important task, you are only allowed to have one tab, one window, and one main goal open at that time. Do not check your email while reading. Do not listen to distracting music while writing. Force your brain to stay completely with the current task. This simple rule is the foundation of powerful concentration. You heard about the student with 9 tabs, right? Let's call him Arjun. He honestly thought he was being productive by handling so many things at once. But what he didn't realize was that his brain was silently burning out. Every time he switched tabs, it was like a small reset button was pressed on his attention. Every switch was draining his focus until his mind felt like a tired, foggy cloud. Then, Arjun made a simple decision that changed everything. He closed all 9 tabs and opened only one important task. He put his phone in the other room. He stared at that one task for 90 minutes with no music, no chat, no switching. And in those 90 minutes, he completed the work that used to take him 4 hours. From this moment, you must follow this rule like a law. One brain, one task, one tab. Your brain was not designed to juggle 7 things at once. It was designed to lock in, dive deep, and finish with power. Every time you keep multiple tabs open, you are sending a message to your brain. You don't need to go deep, just keep jumping. And your brain obeys. Train your brain like a soldier, not to be fast, but to be unshakable. Stop being proud of how many things you can start. Start being proud of how deeply you can focus. The modern world rewards one thing above all else: deep, clear, powerful attention. That is your biggest advantage, and it is stolen every time you open more than one tab. Train your mind to stay locked in. We have removed the dopamine traps and committed to the single-task habit. But now we must face the deepest enemy of focus, your own self-image. Let me ask you, have you ever said these words out loud? I can't focus. I'm easily distracted. I always procrastinate. My brain is just different. If you have, then your focus is not just being stolen by the outside world. It is being destroyed from within. Why? Because your brain listens to your voice more than anyone else's. If you keep telling yourself that you are a person who cannot focus, your brain will work hard to make that belief come true. This is not just simple psychology. It is real biology. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity. This means your brain constantly changes and rewires itself based on what you think, say, and do again and again. So if you keep repeating the sentence, I am bad at focusing, that becomes your identity. Your brain starts creating pathways that match that belief, and you will naturally feel less discipline and less mental energy. But the opposite is also true. If you rewire your identity with powerful self-talk, your brain will begin to shift into a focus machine. Imagine a girl named Priya, who believed she was lazy. She missed every deadline. Her teachers said she was smart, but distracted. One day, she decided to change only one thing. Not her to-do list, not her phone, but her words. Every morning, she wrote this sentence: I am the kind of person who protects my focus like gold. She wrote it. She said it out loud. She believed it, even when she didn't feel it yet. In just 90 days, she didn't just improve her focus. She became a different person entirely. How can you apply this tool today? 1. Create your personal focus identity sentence. For example, I finish what I start, or I am laser focused when it matters. 2. Write and say it. Write this sentence in your notebook every morning. Say it out loud. 3. Repeat when distracted. Every time you feel distracted, immediately repeat the sentence to yourself. Why does this work so well? Because your brain doesn't care if something is true right now. It only cares if something is repeated. The more you repeat this new identity, the stronger your brain rewires itself to match it. You are not a lazy person. You are not broken. You are just a focused person who forgot for a while. It's time to remember. The world needs your clarity, and that clarity begins the moment you decide, I am someone who focuses. I am someone who finishes. Identity is not what you are born with. It is what you build. Let's be completely honest. You do not lack time. You do not lack intelligence. You do not even lack discipline. What you lack is a system, a ritual, a consistent daily space where your brain knows now is the time to go deep. That powerful space is called deep work. It is the most valuable skill in the modern world. Deep work is when you focus completely, without any distraction, on something that is difficult and important. No scrolling, no switching, just you and the task. This is the moment your brain enters the flow state, where time disappears, creativity explodes, and your absolute best work happens. And guess what? Deep work is not a personality trait. It is a ritual you build. Why 90 minutes? Science shows that the average adult brain can focus deeply for about 90 minutes before needing a short rest. So, your goal is not to work 8 distracted hours a day. Your goal is to create one sacred 90-minute period where you go all in. 90 minutes of real focus is more powerful than 6 hours of distracted effort. Here is how to create your 90-minute deep work ritual. 1. Pick the same time. Choose the same time every day. Your brain loves routine. Example, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. or 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. 2. Pick one task. Select one single task for that session. This could be writing, studying English, or planning. Not 2, not 3, just 1. 3. Create your sacred space. Turn off all distractions. Clean your desk. Phone must be in another room. No background videos. 4. Use a timer. Set a countdown timer for 90 minutes. Start it, and do not touch anything until it ends. 5. Go silent. Absolute silence is fuel for deep focus. Or, use soft ambient music with no lyrics. 6. Reward yourself. End the session with a small reward. A short walk, a quick snack, a break. Train your brain to love this deep work time. Think about Sanjay, who tried everything from planners to motivational videos, but couldn't focus. Then he read about deep work and made one strict rule. No matter what, I will do 90 minutes of deep work at 6 o'clock a.m. No excuses. The first week was difficult, but by day 30, he was learning faster, remembering more, and completing in 90 minutes what used to take him 6 hours. It was the ritual that changed his life, not a magic tip. Motivation is temporary. Deep work is permanent. You will never feel ready, but you must train your brain to enter focus mode on command. You do that by creating this ritual and showing up for it like your future depends on it. Because in many ways, it truly does. Let me tell you something very few people will say honestly. Distraction is not just a bad habit. It is an addiction. It gives you pleasure. It gives you an easy escape, and it slowly destroys your dreams with a smile. That is why you must learn not just to delete distractions, but to starve them. Distractions are like wild animals. The more you feed them, the stronger they become. Every time you give in to scrolling, every time you click a useless video, every time you check your phone during work, you are feeding the monster, and that monster will grow stronger. It will demand more and more noise and stimulation until your brain cannot function without it. Let me repeat, distraction is not just entertainment, it is mental junk food, and you cannot become powerful on a brain fed by garbage. You must learn to starve the monster of distraction. Your brain operates on a reward loop. When you do something that gives you quick pleasure, like scrolling, your brain remembers it. The next time you feel bored, tired, or stressed, your brain immediately suggests, let's go back to that thing that felt good. That thing is your phone, a game, a short video, or endless checking. Over time, your brain becomes dependent on this constant quick fix. This kills your discipline and makes you a slave to easy pleasure. The solution is simple but hard. Schedule 1 hour daily of no stimulation time. This means no phone, no screen, no music with lyrics, no talking, no switching tabs. Do something quietly. Walk, write in a journal, simply sit and think, or read a physical book. In this 1 hour, your brain will panic. At first, it will scream, I'm bored, I need noise. That is the monster begging for food. Do not feed it. Over time, the monster will become weaker, and your focus will become stronger. Own your morning. Do not start your day with your phone. The first 30 minutes of your morning must belong to you, not to the world. No notifications, no news, no scrolling. Just silence, presence, and your own thoughts. This instantly resets your nervous system and prepares your brain for deep focus. Track your breaks. Every time you get distracted during work, write it down. What were you doing? Why did you stop? What pulled your attention away? This awareness breaks the automatic, unconscious habit. Imagine a student named Sana who struggled to focus for more than 10 minutes. She thought she was broken. The truth was, she was surrounded by noise. Her phone, music, podcasts, and constant messages. So, she created the silence rule. 1 hour every day, no stimulation, just her and silence. The first few days were painful. She felt restless and frustrated. But by day 5, her thoughts became clearer. Her writing became deeper. Her mood became calmer. Within 30 days, she became a focused person. She didn't change her brain with magic. She simply stopped poisoning it. You must let your brain breathe again. You must learn to love silence, even when it feels uncomfortable, because silence is where focus lives, and focus is where your future is waiting. Let me ask you a powerful question. Where are your eyes right now? Are they locked onto this screen, or are they jumping around, checking tabs, background objects, or your messages? Here is a scientific truth. Your eyes control your focus, and your focus controls your life. Inside your brain, there is a system called the oculomotor system. It controls your eye movement and is directly connected to your attention system. In simple terms, where your eyes go, your brain follows. This is not a metaphor. This is hard neuroscience. If your eyes are constantly bouncing between your screen, your phone, the clock, or a random object, then your brain is also bouncing. It is impossible to maintain deep focus when your eyes are in chaos. Every time your eyes look at a notification or shift screens, your brain resets. This constant stopping and starting creates visual distraction fatigue. Your brain gets tired, not from thinking, but from trying to constantly refocus after visual interruptions. From now on, we train your eyes like a professional. 1. Visual isolation. When you work, your visual space must be clean. One screen, one object in front of you. No phone in sight. No open tabs you are not using. Create a visual tunnel for your eyes, because tunnel vision leads to deep focus. 2. The gaze anchor. This is simple but powerful. Pick a spot on your screen or book and lock your eyes there for 5 minutes straight. No looking away. No checking your phone. This teaches your eye control system to stay stable, and your mind becomes less jumpy. 3. Daily eye control drill. Spend 3 minutes every day on this. Sit still. Pick a small object, like a pen, and stare at it without moving your eyes. Breathe slowly. Every time your eyes want to move, gently bring them back. You are training the hardware of your attention system. Think of a young man named Omar who couldn't read for more than 10 minutes because his eyes would keep looking at the door, the clock, and his phone. He cleaned his desk completely, removed all distractions, and practiced the gaze anchor for 5 minutes daily. After 10 days, he could read for 40 minutes straight. He didn't use motivation. He used eye discipline. Your eyes are the steering wheel of your brain. If they are focused, your life will move forward like a guided missile. Let's talk about something many people ignore. You cannot focus well if your body is not ready. Focus is not just a mindset. It is a full-body performance. If your brain is tired, your focus is gone. If your body is dehydrated, your concentration is weak. If your sleep is broken, your thoughts will be too. We must fix the physical foundation that your brain sits inside. 1. Posture is energy. When you slouch, your lungs collapse, which means less oxygen and less blood flow to your brain. Every time you sit poorly, you are choking your own intelligence. Sit tall, straight spine, shoulders back, feet flat. This posture opens your lungs, supports blood flow, and tells your brain, we are ready. Let's focus. Sleep is mental reset. Your brain is like a muscle, and it needs to recover every night. If you sleep less than 6 or 7 hours, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus and decision-making, starts to shut down. Lack of sleep leads to brain fog and low motivation. Make sleep a ritual. Fixed bedtime, no phone 1 hour before sleep, cool, dark, and silent room. You are not lazy if you sleep well. You are smart because you are sharpening your weapon. 3. Water is brain fuel. Your brain is made of 75% water. Your brain is made of approximately 75% water. When you are even slightly dehydrated, your brain cells literally begin to shrink. Studies show that even 1% dehydration can reduce your thinking ability by over 10%. That is why you feel tired, foggy, and slow, even if you slept well. Solution: drink 1 full glass of water immediately after waking up every morning. Keep a water bottle right next to your desk and aim to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses daily. Do not wait to feel thirsty. By the time you feel thirsty, your focus is already low. Water is not just for your body. It is high-quality brain fuel. Junk food destroys your focus. It causes your blood sugar to spike quickly and then crash your energy just as fast. Solution: replace sugary snacks with natural fuels like nuts, fruits, or protein bars. Replace soda with plain water, coconut water, or lemon water. Replace fast food with balanced meals. Eat foods that stabilize your energy, not drain it. Your brain needs real fuel, not garbage that turns you into a tired, distracted person. Imagine a freelancer named Ryan who tried every productivity app and technique. Still, he was always foggy and distracted. Then someone asked him, "What time do you sleep? How much water do you drink? Do you sit up straight when working?" He realized he was treating his body like garbage, but expecting his brain to perform like a high-end machine. So he changed everything. He fixed his sleep schedule, drank 2 liters of water daily, corrected his posture, and ate real food. Within 2 weeks, his energy doubled. His income followed soon after. Why? Because his brain was finally getting the physical support it deserved. Discipline doesn't start in your mind, it starts in your body. Fix your sleep, fix your hydration, and fix your posture. Let's face the truth. You cannot rely on willpower forever. You cannot keep fighting distraction every single day. You need a smarter system, one that doesn't just help you focus, but forces you to focus. That system is called environmental design. Your environment is always stronger than your willpower. If your phone is next to your face, your messy bed is 1 step away, and your computer screen has 10 open tabs, your brain has already lost the battle before you even begin. Your environment will always win. Smart people do not try harder, they design smarter. Your brain constantly reads signals from your surroundings. Every light, every sound, every object, every position tells your brain how to behave. If your desk is messy, your phone is blinking, or your lights are too low, your brain starts saying, "This is a distraction space," and you fail without knowing why. From this moment, you will take control of your environment and turn it into a focus sanctuary, a place where distraction cannot survive, and your brain enters warrior mode automatically. 1. Create a dedicated focus zone. Never study or work on your bed. Never try to focus in a space where your brain is used to relaxing. Set up one sacred place, even if it's just a small corner table. Make this place clean, organized, and well-lit. Nothing on the desk except what you need. When your brain sees this zone, it knows, this is where we focus. Use the invisible barrier. Tell your family or friends, between 6 o'clock p.m. and 8 o'clock p.m., this is my focus time. Please do not interrupt me. This creates a mental barrier. When people see that signal, they pause. When your brain sees that signal, it locks in. Hide your phone completely. Do not just put it face down. Put it in another room. Your brain is always watching it, even if it is silent. Simply seeing your phone reduces your focus by up to 40%. Out of sight equals out of mind. Set the atmosphere. Create a small startup ritual. Light a candle, turn on soft instrumental music, or take 2 minutes of deep breathing before you begin. You are not just working. You are entering a battle, and your space must reflect that power. Reward the win. After your focus session is complete, reward yourself. A walk, a healthy snack, or a short video break. Train your brain to associate your focused environment with positive emotion, not pain. There was a student named Sarah who blamed herself for years for being unable to focus. She thought she was lazy. Until someone told her, "Your brain isn't broken. Your environment is too loud." She cleaned her desk, removed all clutter, set one time and one chair, and put her phone in a drawer. She made one promise. Every day, from 8 to 9 p.m., I will sit here and build my dream. Within 30 days, her focus became unbreakable. She didn't change her motivation. She changed her environment. If you can't change yourself yet, change your space, because your space will change you. You now have the full system. Not temporary tips, not quick hacks, but a complete transformation plan. You learned how dopamine is secretly destroying your focus and how to fight back. How the single-task habit stops your brain from wasting energy. How to rewire your identity and become the person who finishes what they start. How to build the powerful daily ritual of deep work. How to starve the distraction monster with silence. How your eyes control your brain. And how to master them. How your body, sleep, and hydration are the hidden fuel for concentration. And finally, how your environment is either stealing your focus or giving you a powerful future. You have the tools. Use them. Live them. Own them. If you wait for motivation, you will wait forever. But if you train your brain, you will become unstoppable. If this video gave you power, if it gave you clarity, and if it gave you the tools you've been searching for, then subscribe to this channel right now. Not just for more videos, but to build a new, focused life together. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the most focused, most powerful, and most capable version of you. Now, go do what most people never do. Close this video, open your deep work ritual, and start building the life you promised yourself. It's time to focus, forever.